one, and all five play pro ball, 3 games a game. Not bad. Just ask me to tell you about that. Okay, so here's the deal. Teaching you shooting is really a simple thing. It's hard to master, but easy to teach. So I'm going to give you the basics, and this is the way we want to teach it, especially for littles. A couple things are important. One is, if I were in charge of basketball in the USA, I would say that you're not playing on a 10-foot hoop until you are 11 or 12 years old for shooting. Because the problem is they tend to have to roll the ball to get it there. Because they haven't learned that 75% of the shot comes from the legs, and it's only 25% from the body. So you have to tell them, shoot with your legs. What? Shoot with your legs. It's an important piece, okay? So as you teach that, that's one. Second is the shot comes from your shooting arm, okay? So what's going to happen is when you teach it, is you're going to put it out in front of them, and they're going to turn it around. And this is how they're going to learn to hold the ball. Now, any of you guys, because this is what I did, is I used to lay in bed and do this. Well, actually, I lay in bed and do this, and then if the ball ever hit the floor, my mom would yell, "Go to sleep!" and then I'd go to sleep. But until then, I would shoot hundreds. Because literally, this is how you shoot the basketball, right? Anybody disagree? Now, I know that there's a guy in the NBA that does this. Please don't. Oh, that guy. Anyway, sorry. All right, so teach how to shoot. Now, you have to teach. The word is called a passive thumb. Now, understand this. If you have an active thumb, your elbow can be out here when you shoot. If this is a passive thumb, the ball's going to fall. So when you put the ball here, you come to here, and you shoot. That's how we shoot the ball. Remember that 75% comes from here, so they're going to come up and they're going to shoot the ball. And there's lots of different ways to teach shooting. Why does the National Academy of Athletics use these balls, besides the fact that we're red, white, and blue? It's because you can see the rotation. And if you shoot like this, no good. If you shoot like this, not bad. But if you shoot like this, then we know the rotation is there, and that's what we want to teach. Make sense? They are not going to become master shooters if you have 4 practices before the game. Most of them don't have courts at home or even hoops at home. So you can teach them how to practice. One thing they want to learn is just the rotation of the ball, so they start to understand the spin. Why is that important? Because that's what grabs it and helps it to go in. Okay? Now, if you're a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade coach, what I would do is I would tell them to pretend to take a quarter and put it on the front of the rim. And then when they shoot, they should knock the quarter into the basket. Because that's how finite they can shoot. But the ball has to go up. We used to say shoot like you shoot on a telephone booth. I don't even know if you know what a telephone booth is. They're too young. So, but they have to put the ball up and follow through. Make sense? So their body's important to square up, but realistically, they can shoot like this. Watch Steph do it every night, right? The bottom line, this is the important piece here. So we start from here, come to here. And the last piece is the follow-through. Now this is something we developed 5 or 6 years ago, and I think it's very important. The follow-through is this, that their middle finger and their thumb must touch. Because that completes the shot all the way through. Because you can't touch it without doing that, see? But if you do this, then it follows through. So when they shoot and they come to here and they follow through, then that's going to get that spin and rotation you want. Make sense? That's how we do it, okay? Now, when you shoot, the other thing is, most of the kids that come into the gym, what's the first thing they do? Start jacking up 3-pointers, right? Steph does it, why should I not? What they don't realize is what does Steph do? He's working on all the hands and dribbles and starts right here, and then backs it out, you know. He shoots 300 shots before he gets warmed up for the game. That's how it's got to be done. Okay? All right, I've given a bunch of information, so let's go way back, you in the hat, way back yonder. Give me one thing that you picked up today.